always loved that women should move forward in whatever they are doing. If there's anybody who will call feminist, maybe I'll call myself one because I believe that nothing, there shouldn't be any barrier for me. Once, whatever a man can do, I should be able to do it. And if I want to take you back in 2001, when I was writing my thesis in master's thesis in KM University, I wrote about the changing role of women and its reflection in the African novel. So my thesis title was African Feminism and Children Achievist Women. I was looking at how the women empowerment and the preaching of women is reflected in the African novel because we take a lot of inspiration from what we read. So my work has become one of the breaking grounds in that area. So I believe very well that women should move ahead in whatever they are doing. They shouldn't say that God created us. He gave the man and the same wisdom. So whatever the man can study, you too can be able to study as a woman. But then the trend that I'm trying to see, like what I'm seeing is that people have understood the women empowerment so much so that they are neglecting the boy child. If you look at what is going on in our secondary schools, as a mother, during visiting hours, go and see what happens. Girls' schools full, a lot of visitors here and there. When they are going, we take time, buy provisions and all that. What is happening to our boy child? What is happening to the boy child? Go to the secondary schools, the boys' schools, the mid schools, and see who are those who get visitors during visiting hours. Now, one thing that is also worrying is that some of the community schools that were helping those people living in the community. If you see where people, those towns that have the community schools, they have very, very big men there because the school was accessible. And they took advantage of the fact that the school was there, even though their parents may not have that money to take them to boarding schools those days. Because the school was, I will use my district as an example. We had Jachi Primary Secondary School. I had my A-level service at Jachi. And I realized that all those girls, boys my age, they had education. They had secondary education. Some of them, a lot of them were in the university because the school was there. Now, what we see? We see that what I'm trying to say is that there are some community schools that have been turned into girls' schools, which is worrying for me. Look at Achumaman Secondary School. It's located as Tewom. If so, it was serving the community. Now the boys have been deprived of this opportunity. It has been turned to a girls' school. Now even the people living there may not even have the opportunity to go because it has become one of the first class or second class school. Those people coming from all other areas, those living there, they don't have the opportunity, especially the boys, they've been deprived of that accessibility to higher education in their community. I had a chance. I was teaching at Wesley College, and then Methodist Day. I have a friend who is very, very attached because had it not been for Methodist Day, she wouldn't have had her education. And the person has a PhD now. Now, Methodist Day is now a girls' school. So what happens to those people who are living around Tafo, Pakrono, CPC, Krofrom, who were walking to school, and it was helping them to get education, especially for those who could not go to boarding schools at that time. Now, I have another example at in Tonso. I visited a friend during our service days, and SDA church had opened a secondary school there. It was very good. I said, oh, okay, this one will help the community. Later on, I passed by, and the school is now a girls' school. And then even Western region here, I'm in Takwa now. Hantamai Secondary School is now a girls' school. So those people living in Kojo Krom, Keten, and those areas who were walking to school, the boys have been deprived of this opportunity. So now I see this thing to be very worrying because even if the girls go to school, they attain higher education, they will marry. And now, if you're saying that, oh, as for girls, they need to go to school, boys, they can navigate their way. So when they finish, oh, we can take them to magazine to learn. I'm not saying magazine is not good, but look at somebody who has finished mechanical engineering in UMass going to magazine, and somebody who just finished a JSS, and then the two of them are there. Who will be able to navigate his way through better? Do you get it? So what I'm saying is that once we are looking for the girl child education, it is good, but then we should also not neglect the boy child. If they are going to school, we should give them the same opportunity. If money, provisions, whatever, Let's give them visiting hours. Let's visit them. They are all our children. And then we should also make sure that those people who are opinion leaders, some of us, yeah, we didn't have the chance. Nobody will consult you that we are going to change this into a girls' school. But then it is there. But there are some people who are opinion leaders. If you're a woman and then they come and say that, it doesn't mean that you don't like women, but we should make sure that we tell the authorities that these are all our children. Let's give all of them the opportunity.